it has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that the writers have been on strike since May 2nd, 2023.
Because now it's the problem.
I didn't have this story pulled up, but I just pulled it up. It says that the writers are still on strike. Deadline reports on Tuesday that the AMPTP strategy to dig into its heels until the union writers run out of money and are forced to return to work. The last WGA strike began in 2007 and lasted 14 weeks. This strike here has been going on since May 2nd, 2023. Okay, what is a writer's strike? Reality shows, television shows, scripted series, Netflix producers. The writers are literally not the heartbeat, but they're the veins of everything that you see coming out of that box right there. The strike is based upon money. They're not getting paid what they deserve to be paid. You know, everybody praises the actors and the actresses, even the directors sometimes. Nobody praises the people who actually get an idea on pen and paper to where they can expand on that idea and create an entire production. And they deserve to be paid. They deserve to be paid. Most of them, you never know what they look like. Most of them, have you ever read Tamar? Blaspheme on this fucking show. Whoever paid you to write that needs to be a part of this fucking strike I'm talking about. Girl, you a little late, okay? Just like these writers are at getting back to work. Has your show been canceled since the writers' strike? A lot of shows have been canceled because of this. Let me know in the comment section right now.
Uncle Johnny made my dress that cheap spandex. She looks a mess.
Okay, so none of my shows that I watch, I really don't watch. I'm over here watching reruns of Another Life on Netflix, which is a series I don't know will return. My shows that I watch is not because of the writers. They just don't renew them. Sabrina on Netflix didn't get a renewal, even though she's trapped in some goddamn dimension. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this? I need a damn new series, a new season of damn Young Justice. That's not coming out no time soon. Honey, Dragon Ball Z, you know, they gotta translate everything, so they playing 3 seasons ahead over there in Japan, but I don't speak Japanese and I need them to go ahead and convert. Bitch, the writers stop converting and translating series and shit, so maybe that's affected by the writers. Chicago Med, somebody said in the comment section, they show not there no more. All the Queen's Men's writers is gone. I mean, so it is affecting television for sure. Can you imagine if every demographic of people unionized like the writers are right now for justice or something that could prevent police brutality maybe? Or let's just think maybe these mass shootings. Maybe we need the organizers of the writers union to, you know, mobilize the NAACP, which happens to be run by a Caucasian person. I think it's Black Lives Matter I was referring to, not the NAACP. Okay, not the NAACP. Okay, so let me make sure my facts are straight in my head. I just have a question. When is this going to be over? Okay, Spirit, when is the writer's strike going to be over? Ooh. Okay, this is, I take that back. I don't need them to mobilize anything because it looks like some writers are going to be back to work before others. This says that it's going to be a divide around February of 2023 where I feel like some writers are going back to work and accepting some new terms and conditions, and other ones are still going to strike because they feel like they deserve more. I mean, that's kind of expected, right? Like, I mean, they give, you know, they up your pay or something like that for everybody, and it's not good enough for some people, but some people it is good enough for, because we got to keep in mind, a lot of these writers are going fucking broke. They're not making no money, honey. They're not making no money. They're surviving off of a union check. I mean, and if you're a part of a union, you pay dues, and I mean, they're basically getting their money back. But that money finna run out. When that money finna run out? That money damn near already run out. By November, that money gone. That money is gone. That money is gone. That money is gone. Okay, so by November, the union might actually run out of coins to actually pay the girls who are actively striking. This is going to be highly publicized, though. The Astro Internet card is up, right? So every step of this is going to be documented, and I feel like it's going to take over news for a while. You got to keep in mind, there are writers at the news stations. That means these anchors are writing their own stories, which means that the anchors are now getting paid the writers' money. I know that talk shows don't have no motherfucking writers, but guess who wouldn't have a problem with that? Motherfucking Wendy Williams. How you doing? Okay.
How you doing?
But Wendy is nowhere to be found because somebody done wrote her into a group home or something. She in that group home right now with her lymphedema machine. She would have had no problem because some of us generate our own content from our bowels. I'm going to go with February. February, we'll start to see the return of the writers. Next story.